The teachers went from Wesley College just outside the National Stadium. They marched through the streets of the capital and found their way to Old Trafford playing field in Tantine. Only one figure was on their mind: 4%. GUT President Marvin Andel says they are pressing their demands for the payment of the 4% salary increase.
The fact is that the government, by deferring, is not saving a cent, because all it is doing is putting itself into more debt, because in the end it will have to find the money to pay retroactively, and then come 2022 it will have to find an additional 4% upon the 4% owed this year to put on. So there is no economic or financial benefit for the government to defer the payment.
According to the union boss, there will be no retreat, no surrender.
The government has indicated by its conduct that it can find money for anything that it really wants to find money for. And we insist that just as it was possible to find money, and we didn't say, the government said that it was from its own coffers, we believe that it can find the money to pay the 4%.
Other trade unions registered their support for the teachers. The Grenada Technical and Allied Workers Union also represented a segment of public sector workers who are also demanding the payment of the increases. President Angel Lewis says the government is probably taking the matter lightly, but not so with this union.
Very simple. That the workers must be respected and collective agreements must be respected. The government can find millions of dollars to pay WRB based on their reckless behavior, but they are refusing blatantly to honor the collective agreement. It's time for them to pay up.
Well, this week, the teachers started a silent tutoring strategy, whereby they entered the classroom, placed assignments on the chalkboard, but had no form of interaction with the students. Today, they staged a march after the school day had ended. Observers note the pivot in strategy, which seems designated to head off the docking of teachers' wages, which was done by the government 2 years ago, when the teachers took industrial action and stayed away from the classroom. They promised that they would, and they did come. A cross-section of members of the Grenada Union of Teachers out here in today to show their disapproval of what they say is total disregard and disrespect by government on the issue of the 4% deferral. Well, the president of the GT says it's a fight that they're committed to, and they've given the indication that doesn't matter what it takes, they are going to be resolute. The president also indicated that we can't anticipate action, well, that's a protest action, will continue into the following week. Joseph Cador reporting for GBN down here at the Tantine playing field.